Today we're talking about composite figures in their area. A composite figure is made up of two different shapes or more. And if we look at this one, see it's made up of a parallelogram and a rectangle. This has got a half circle or a semicircle and a square, while this one's a triangle and a trapezoid. So we find their area of each piece and add them together. Let's look at this one for example. This is our semicircle and a triangle. So if I want the area of a circle, okay, we would take the area equaling pi times the radius squared. Okay, so we get 3.14, and the radius is not 6 because the diameter is 6, the radius is 3. So we plug in 3 and we square it, and we get 9 times our 3.14, and so our area of this circle, the full thing, would be 28 and 26/100 meters squared. But that's for the full circle. So for the semicircle or a half circle, we cut that in half. And so we get 14 and 13/100 meters squared. Okay, so now we need to do the triangle. The triangle's formula is the base times the height cut in half. So the base is 11, the height is 6, and we're going to cut it in half. So we know that 11 times 6 is 66. If we divide that by 2, the area of the triangle is 33. It's a full triangle, so we don't have to do anything crazy to it. So we get the area of our triangle plus the area of our semicircle, and we add them together. So 33 plus 14 and 13/100 meters squared on both of them. And so we get 47 and 13 meters squared is our actual area of the whole shape. Let's look at another one. This guy's a little different, okay? He's made up of this whole shape, but this is a triangle taken away, isn't it? So if we look, let's just find the area of this rectangle. It's a 25 by 20 shape. So the area of the rectangle versus the area of a triangle. Well, we said this is the base times the height or the length times the width. So 25 times 20, which gives us 500 for this one. So then we need to find the area of this triangle. Well, if we look here, what would be this side length? If this is 20 and this is 13, this has to be 7. And if this is 20 and this is 25, this has to be 5. So we know it's the base times the height cut in half. So 5 times 7 divided by 2. We know 5 times 7 is 35, and if we cut that in half, we get a total of that. Okay, go ahead and try this one. Make sure that you checked yourself with my work in just a second. I'm going to show you what I did, okay? So check in red pen when you're done. This is a rectangle and this is a rectangle. So make sure that you take it away and only find the blue. Okay, here's my work. Okay, so I took the area of the bigger one first and I got 1,050. And then I took the area of the second one and I got 440. And I know that I'm taking the bigger one minus the smaller one. And so I get 610. And these are meters squared. Okay, what about this one? Go ahead and try it. Find the area of this, the shaded region. You've got the area of a rectangle minus the area of a parallelogram. Okay, I'll be back in just a second to show you my work. And when I do, make sure you check it in red pen. Okay, so when I found the area of the rectangle, it's 25 times 11 or 275. This one was 12 times 4 or 48. When I subtract, I get 227, and these are feet squared. Okay, here's your last one. I want you to check your work too. So go ahead and try this one, and I'll be back in just a second to show you the answer. Okay, so I took the base times the height, 8 by 15, and I got 120. I took this base times this height, 6 by 6, and I got 36. It's a square. So when I subtracted, I got 84 centimeters squared. And that's all I've got for you today. Pretty short, right? See you next time.